Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get to the flow direction folder in Office Sim Find the Folders. So yeah, I'll started. So in order to get the flow direction folder, from the spawn point right over here, you want to exit out of the spawn room, and then make a left turn out of this reception area. And then from here, you want to turn to the right down 2 aisles right over here, until you reach the aisle with the Overstock building on the right side. And you want to head down this aisle, and you'll know you're going the right way when you do pass the Overstock building to your right. And you want to keep going down this aisle until you find a bunker on the left side. So over here on the left side, you should be able to find this bunker over here in between these cubicles, and it'll be right before this fallen building on the right side over there. So once you do find this bunker, there's actually going to be a code that you need to input on the right side over here. And the way to actually get this code is by turning on your volume and looking around these cubicles over here for a ringing phone. And you'll know that it's ringing when you do hear this kind of eerie ringing noise, and also the phone that will be ringing itself will have a white outline around it to let you know which phone is actually ringing. But once you do pick up the phone, you will hear a string of numbers, but the string of numbers will actually be in German. So over here next to the bunker on the left side, you'll find this handbook. And if you open it right over here, you'll see the German translation from the numbers to their actual number here in English. So if you listen to that phone call and it lists down what numbers they're talking about, you'll be able to translate it over to the regular number form. Right over there, once you translate it, the code that you should get is 7, 8, 6, and 7. So once you put in 7, 8, 6, and 7 and press confirm, the bunker door should open up right over here. Now once the bunker does open up, you want to head over onto this little elevator and press the down arrow to take you down to the helix floor. So over here, once you're down at the helix floor, you want to enter this little room over here and then make a right turn outside these double doors. And then from here, you want to make a left turn and head down the stairs right over here. Now once you head down the stairs, you want to make a left turn right over here and then go underneath where you just came to the right of the staircase that you went down. So over here, you want to enter this little area right over here, and then once you're at this little slope area, you want to head over to the right side and head over down this staircase right over here with the red light at the bottom of the staircase. Now once you're over here with the red light, you want to enter this hallway and then skip this first left turn and head over to this second left turn at the end of this hallway right over here. So over here, once you enter this second left turn at the end of this hallway, you should be in this little lobby area. So right over here, once you're in this room, you want to find this big pipe in the center and walk around to the right side right over here until you find these little mini pipes you can actually climb on the right side. So you want to climb them right over here and then hop over to the pipes on the right side of this big pipe as well right over here. And you'll be able to see these kind of flowing air sections, and you want to actually avoid them because once you do actually touch the flowing air, it will push you in a specific direction. So you want to make sure to jump on these parts when the air is not there. So once the air goes away, you want to jump over to this section and then jump over to this big pipe right over here on the side. So once you're on this big pipe right over here, you want to walk around this section right over here as well. And once again, you want to wait for these flowing air sections to disappear so you can jump onto this big pipe right over here. And you want to make your way down this big pipe, avoiding the air sections right over here. And then from here, you want to circulate around this pipe using these jumps, one over here once again, and then up to this big pipe as well. And then from here, you should be able to find this little air section, and this time you do actually want to jump on it once the air is out. But you want to be a bit careful and jump on the cap right over here on top, so don't actually get blown off of this section right over here. And you want to do the same thing once again for this next part right over here. So you want to wait for this cap to open up, jump on it, and then jump onto this little pipe. And then once you're on this pipe, you can actually drop down into the next area right over here, which are going to be these lower pipes on the right side. And you want to wait for this air section to actually disappear to continue on these little pipes right over here. And then once you're here, again, you want to circulate around this big pipe in the corner, going around these pipes that are available. And then from here, you want to use the pipes on the right wall right over here to actually make your way across this section right over here. And then from here, you want to go and hug the wall using this pipe on the right side right over here to go around this big pipe right over here. And then from here, you want to use these pipes that connect to each other and jump over to this big pipe right over here in the center. And then from here, you want to walk all the way to the edge where there is this darker red section, and then you want to hop over to this little pipe and this bigger pipe. And then from here, you want to wait for this big air vent to actually open up to actually fling you over to these where pipes are on the other side right over here. So once you use the air to actually get up to this little pipe area, you're going to hop over to this little section right over here on the left, and then make your way all the way down this path right over here. And then right over here, all the way at the end of this path, should be the flow direction folder right over here. So once you do find it right over here, you can go ahead and touch it, and you should get the flow direction folder. So yeah, hopefully this was able to help you out on how to get to the flow direction folder in Office Sim Find the Folders. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!